Hardly, no!
Worth it.
So I just wanna say one thing. If you would reverse the roles here, and a dude would be grabbing a chick's ass, that wouldn't be flying, and I truly don't understand why this is okay. I guess when a dude gets like grabbed by the ass it's okay, but obviously when it's a girl then it's like, oh yeah, you cannot do it. It's obviously is just showing a big double standard in the society. What's up dudes, welcome back by a new video on my channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today your boy GenNot wants to talk about some controversy involving a video game. If you know me a little bit and watch some of my videos, you know your boy always has some gameplay of a video game in the background for you guys to enjoy, and one of the games I love to play are the Batman Arkham games. They're really awesome and in my opinion one of the greatest games ever made, but that's just your boy's opinion. I enjoy every single one of them. I enjoy all four of them. I think they're great games, and I just want to talk about the controversy involving a game that is obviously closely connected to the Batman Arkham games. It's obviously the new Suicide Squad game. So if you don't know, your boy needs to first of all warn you, because it's obviously gonna be involving a major spoiler for the story in that game, and if you don't want that and you're one of those people that are gonna cry if they get a spoiler, then I'm just gonna say this: you could better just leave this video, and if you don't care then continue watching it. And maybe for the people that don't want it, maybe go watch this video after you play the story. I hope everyone is gone that doesn't want to have any spoilers, so you cannot be crying to me in the comment section that I gave you any spoilers, because I gave you fair warning. So the big thing in this game is in the end of the game where the Batman legit dies, and it is honestly in the most disrespectful way imaginable. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I just put a video so you can see it.
To everyone you know. It's our turn now. After all we've been through. Oh. Bet you didn't think it'd be me at the end, huh, Bats?
Are we done with your bad stand-up routine?
And I honestly think this is so weird, because in the Arkham games, if you ever played them, he's an absolute badass, he's a tank, he's an absolute hero, and he legit dies in this way. Everyone is obviously just shitting on this game. I think it's really valid that people don't like it, because I would never do this. If I was the writer for that game, I would have not touched the Batman. And one thing that makes it even worse is that Kevin Conroy, obviously the voice of the original Batman in the Arkham games, passed away not so long time ago. So this would honestly be the last time we're gonna see Kevin Conroy's version of the Batman, which is honestly just a sad idea, because I grew up with the Batman Arkham games. I love every single one. I love all four of them. I think they're all really good games with great story, great combat, and obviously beautiful graphics. And it's honestly so sad to see that this is gonna be the end of Kevin Conroy's Batman, and I think it deserved much more than the death he got in the Suicide Squad game. And I can truly understand the frustration and hate a lot of the fans have, because imagine you being a big fan of Kevin Conroy's Batman, which a lot of people are honestly, because he's really beloved, and you see him die like that after all the games, all the Arkham games, where he was legit a badass, where he was legit a strong dude, like a legit a tank, and he dies the way he did in the Suicide Squad game. That is honestly just disrespectful. That is how I would be calling it. So I truly understand the hate of the game, and I feel like it's really deserved. So that is something a lot of people hate about this game. That's like the biggest issue I've heard about this game. But there are two other topics I just want to cover. Another thing is the graphics. There is this video that's going pretty viral. It's comparing Batman Arkham Knight with the new Suicide Squad game, and honestly Batman Arkham Knight looks so much better than a new Suicide Squad game.
Anymore? As if Wayne didn't have enough expensive cars.
Which game do you think looks better? Leave it in the comment section. I personally think it's Batman Arkham Knight. I still think it's one of the most beautiful games ever made, and the game is, I think, close to being 10 years, so which is honestly just insane that a game that's legit 10 years old looks better than a lot of games you're playing right now. That says a lot about Batman Arkham Knight, which is overall a really good game. A lot of people didn't like it back in the day when it was released, but I can really recommend it. It's one of my favorites in the Arkham games. So having said all of this, now I want to talk about the last topic about this game, the last thing that's honestly kinda insane. That's honestly just showing a double standard. So it's this scene where Harley Quinn, obviously, you all know the character, she's pretty hot, but she grabs the butt of my man Deadshot, and it just shows a really big double standard. I'm just gonna show you the little clip so you get an idea what your boy's talking about.
Harley, get us out of this! But Harley, do not touch us.
But you saying I can't really makes me want to, you know?
Harley, no!
Worth it.
So I just wanna say one thing. If you would reverse the roles here, and a dude would be grabbing a chick's ass, that wouldn't be flying, and I truly don't understand why this is okay. I guess when a dude gets like grabbed by the ass it's okay, but obviously when it's a girl then it's like, oh yeah, you cannot do it. Which obviously is just showing a big double standard in the society when we see this as like a joke, but obviously if the roles were reversed everyone would be saying, oh, cancel the game, this and that, because I 100% believe if that would have been a dude and a dude would just grab the girl's ass, people wouldn't be liking that. People would be saying, oh, cancel the game, this and that, which I obviously think is just crap, but I'm just showing you the double standard because it's definitely a thing. It honestly reminds me of a video. I'm just gonna show it on the screen. I think everyone should just watching it. I watched it like a couple years ago and I thought it was a really great video that pointed out a lot of double standards we have in our society. For example, I think we all watch movies where people make fun about dropping the soap. In the end of the day, that is truly messed up. If you think about it, it's legit someone getting forced, you know. In the end of the day, that's not okay. And if it would be reversed, the roles, then obviously everyone would be saying, oh, that's awful, this and that. But when it is a dude, you know, then it's funny, I suppose. And other thing you need to understand is that a lot of people are making fun about like a hot girl teacher sleeping with a dude that's like 15, and they say, oh yeah, he's sleeping with like a MILF, this and that. But if the roles reversed and an old dude would be sleeping with like a young teenage girl, everyone would be saying, oh, that's a creep, this and that, awful, get him in prison. I think that's a big double standards, and I think we should definitely address that. If you want people to be equal, you need to talk about stuff like this as well. For example, another example is honestly when a girl slaps a guy. It's seen as funny in a lot of movies, honestly. And if you just keep doing that and keep making fun about that, a lot of people are obviously just gonna continue it and making fun about it, which is obviously not a good thing in my opinion. If someone drops the soap and gets forced, like, that's not funny. If the roles were reversed, it would not be funny at all. But it is the same with this situation, honestly. If a dude would be grabbing some chick's ass, even if it's a video game and the girl doesn't want it and the girl doesn't give consent, everyone would be crying and saying, oh yeah, that's awful, this and that. But I've heard no feminist or no person actually complain about this entire thing, honestly, which just shows a big double standard in my opinion, because I know everyone honestly would know the response that would have happened when the roles were reversed in the situation with Harley Quinn, and a dude would have grabbed Harley Quinn's ass without any consent, and people would be saying, oh, that's awful, cancel the game, this and that. Having said all of this, I hope you enjoyed my little rant. If you did, then press the like button. Do you disagree or agree with me as well that this is obviously a big double standard that wouldn't be flying if the roles were reversed? Leave that as well in the comment section. Maybe people are gonna disagree and have a good argument for it, which I just love to hear honestly in the comment section. And what do you think about the death of the Batman in the Suicide Squad game? Leave it in the comment section. Do you think it's disrespectful, or maybe you're one of the people that actually enjoyed it, which is obviously something I want to hear as well. But if you enjoy, press the like button, subscribe on my boys channel so you get notified when I'm uploading a new one, and I will see you all next video.